Okay, I figured the easiest one to start with is our pumpkin. And so all I'm going to be using this time around is a little bit of green fondant, the pumpkin fondant. I've got my Tylose and water, which is now my edible glue. I have a little paintbrush for applying it, and I have my blunt edge. Remember guys, if you don't have one of these, you can just use the back of a knife, and I might even get a knife out to show you how I do one of them. But as long as it's got a bit of a blunt back, you're going to be absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is, I'd like to get 12 toppers if I could, and I've got 3 different designs, so I'm thinking 4 of each. So all I'm going to do is just roughly give myself a guide. The beauty about pumpkins is that no two are alike, so you can do all different size pumpkins. They don't have to be exact. And all I've done is split my fondant in 4. And now I'm rolling it in my hand in a ball. The heat from my hand is making the fondant workable. But you want to keep going round and round so that you've got no cracks. Okay, getting there slowly, but we're getting there. Put a bit of pressure if you need to. Okay, we can hide that crack. Okay, so there's the first one. You can all see that. Okay, all I've done is literally rolled my fondant, and that's it. So what we need to do next, one of the tools I have which I find really handy for this is this little guy. Don't ask me the name, I really couldn't tell you. All I know is it's basically a pin with 5 spokes out of it, and it's perfect for the top of a pumpkin, because all I need to do is press down in the very center, okay, and then lift out. And what it's given me is this really cool 5-pin, and this is going to be the basis I'm going to work from. Again guys, if you don't have these tools, don't panic. Get a knife, prick a hole, and then bend it 5 ways around so you get the same effect. Okay, so back to working. Now I'm going to use my tool, and following the lines I'm going to bring them down. Let me just make sure the zoom is good for you all to see. Clearly not going to make videographer of the year here, but bear with me. Okay, so all I do is lean on the line and press. Lean on the line and press. Lean on the line, press. And do that 2 more times, and you can continue them down further if you want to. They don't have to be perfect. Remember what we said, no pumpkin is perfect. So now that I've done the lines, I've lost the little center effect, so I'm just going to do that 1 more time, because we're going to need that hole in a minute. Okay, and if you want to, give him a little squish. Okay, so now he's a nice little flat pumpkin. Okay, so the next stage I have is the green. I just need to warm this up in my hand again. It's sitting out ready for me to work with it. And what happens with your fondant is if you leave it out in the air, it starts to go a little bit hard. So that's not what we want. Now because I'm going to use this 4 times, because I'm going to do 4 pumpkins, I'm just going to split it in 4. So there's my half. 4. Again, they don't have to be exact guys. These are pumpkins and they're just a little novelty. And all I'm doing is I'm now going to turn it into a little cone. Okay, flatten the end. You can kind of twist or tilt the top. You can do whatever you want with it. I want mine to look a little bit like a little Halloween jaunt. So, take a little bit of my Tylose powder and my edible glue, and all you do is stick it in. Ta-da! It's our lovely little Halloween pumpkin. Okay, there's one done. I'm going to do 4, so I'm going to flake through the next 3. I'll probably fast forward so you won't have to hear me talking anymore, but I'm going to do the exact same thing, guys. It's that easy. And there's your pumpkin. Pumpkins are all different sizes, so I might make one of them like a really long tall one, and I might make the rest of them just normal. We'll see, wherever the mood takes me. And yeah, so I'll come back then and chat a bit more, and we're going to move on to the next toppers, but I'm going to finish off these 4 first.